the show, es los pimientos. Muy caliente on the instrumental. There's no signs of a deep crescendo. Steady climbing up at a real fast tempo. Phantasmal, cast shadows. Paranormal, emo cryptid tales. Soy un chili pepper, pero no pequeño. Give you goosebumps, spooky stories that we share. So kick your feet up, relax, enjoy the next episode, brought to you from your hosts Sergio and Robbie. This passion not a hobby. No, nobody's gonna stop me. Socks got it on lock, imitators try to copy. Keep up, we moving top speed. Conspiracies guaranteed to make your heart pound. Checking out, it's your homie Danny Dtown. Stay spicy, y'all.
I can't say Nazi, can I?
I just started recording too.
Welcome back, Chili Peppers, to Los Pimientos Fantasma. I'm your host, Robbie, and I'm here with one of my friends. This is James. We work together. He's a forklift guy. He's not a neo-Nazi.
What do you want to start with, man? We got so many crazy topics to talk about.
I want to hear those dreams you were talking about. Or not the dreams, your
It was the
mushroom trip.
Mushroom trip, yeah, that one's kind of crazy. I kind of think I had an entity jump in my body. It didn't even really feel like a mushroom trip at all. It didn't feel like any type of drug trip because I was just in a bathtub, like, let me relax. And all of a sudden, I'm like getting twisted around in a bathtub, and like I felt like something was like going through like my organs, like passing through like my cells or something, like trying to escape me. Like, oh shit, what did I jump into? And then at some point, I was like in the water, and like my tummy was hanging out of the water, and then all of a sudden it was like my soul was trying to get ripped out of my body because I was like bending upwards, like being pulled upwards. Like yeah, I was like arching really hard, like something was trying to rip my soul out of me. And but it didn't feel bad. It felt amazing actually. Like I felt like it was like some divine entity was like, man, look at this body. Wow, this sucks. Like sucks to be stuck in this. Let me get out of here. Yeah, some type of formless energy. And I told my friend, who is the one that gave them to me, what happened to me, and he said he had a bunch of like paranormal encounters or alien encounters on his shroom trips that he was doing with the same stuff. He claimed to see like 70 orbs one night. Yeah, he got. I just realized what y'all were laughing at. I was like, what the yeah, this is one of my favorite movies we're watching. It's got a bunch of graphic sex scenes in it. Well, we're gonna talk about movies too.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy though. I was telling, I have, was it astral projection?
Astral projection.
I do that shit a lot.
And you know what? He freaking invades me, my privacy.
Oh my god! Dude, why haven't you told me this yet? That's amazing.
I can go into people's dreams.
Yeah, he's done that.
Wow.
And like into their minds and shit.
He's followed me when I was in the restroom.
Dude,
like
why haven't you told me this? Because I try to astral project like semi-frequently, but I only do it like semi-frequently because I fucking struggle at it. Like it takes me like hours to try to like get into the meditative space, and then I felt my body like shaking, like the vibrational stage they call it, and it's like so intense that I like snap out of it, and then I'm just like awake for the rest of the night.
I don't even know how the fuck I do it. It just happens.
It just happens.
Yeah, it just happens.
It's kind of
like you know, sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Like I'll have sleep paralysis first, but instead of like fighting it, I just chill in my and I just
blast off.
I just blast off. Yeah.
That's what that shroom trip felt during that one time. Like I wanted to blast out of my body, but I didn't know if it was my soul or if it was another entity that had invaded my body and was like trying to get me out, or was trying to take me with it or something. Because that was another thing. It also, I was like meditating in the bathtub pretty much is how it all started. And because I felt like I was freaking out, the shrooms kind of like give you like this intense like heat and like almost feels like anxiety whenever it's coming on. So I was like, okay, I need to chill out a little bit. So that's why I got in the bathtub. But I was sitting there and I kind of like really felt like I was some alien language was being given to me. It started off with like I could hear like some bassy sounds, and basically the feeling that came to me was you need to respect what you're about to hear because this is like more important than anything that you ever heard in your whole life. Um, Humans are on Earth for a reason. We're searching for something on Earth. You guys have something that we need, but we haven't even figured out exactly what it is yet. So it's like all the great minds that have been on our planet have been trying to help figure that out, what they're looking for. But that was like the message that I was like basically trying to decipher. But it was like really in some alien language filled made with light and sounds that I was like trying to really understand. And that was before the entity jumped in me. So that was like probably 5 minutes before that happened.
Crazy.
Yeah, and at one point I like looked at my arm, like after the jumping in feeling kind of happened. I looked at my arm, which was like hovering above the water, and it like looked like it turned into like a wing that had like all these different like purples and golds and silvers on it. And I was like, it was like I really felt like I merged with something like really powerful for a second, and like I was like crying afterwards. I was like emotional, and it was really cool though.
Shit, I would be too. Turn into a fucking creature.
Yeah, dude. It just felt like a really powerful thing I was
Yeah.
experiencing.
With the astral projectile thing, I don't even go that far though. I'll go like in my house. Like I remember one time it happened, and she was staying at my house, and all I remember happening is like I was like, "Oh, I gotta go pee," right? I was, she was in the restroom, and have you ever seen? Was it
Insidious.
Insidious? When
Just
they
the first one,
when they do that,
which is really good, by the way.
when they go through like the hallways and like they
like all
can
dark and
still
stuff.
like move like objects and stuff.
Yeah,
I did that in the astral projectile. I was literally going to the restroom. She was in there. She walked out, closed the door. I opened the door, and then I went pee, and then I went back into my body.
I didn't feel any of that. Like I didn't hear anything. I just
so your astral body went to go take a piss.
Yeah, basically.
did you go to the kitchen?
Oh yeah,
Because
I did.
didn't I go into the kitchen to get you
To
you
get
said
water.
you went you tried to get water but you couldn't.
Oh
get
yeah,
water
I was trying to get water with a cup that wasn't like
there.
an actual cup.
Yeah. Oh, tell them about when you went in my dream. But like I was at my house. You went in my dream, didn't you?
I went inside of her like her mind, and her mind the way I described it as because for a while her REM was broken. You know when you're stressed too much and stuff and you can't dream
Yeah,
because it's broken. So for a while her mind was just like, you know those buildings that like are overcome with like greenery like vines and like shit like that,
yeah,
but like when you don't water the vines they turn black.
yeah.
That's how it was. That's how her mind was. There's all black vines everywhere, and there's just one little spot with like a heavenly like spotlight,
Hmm.
and it's like like purple flowers everywhere in that one little spot. And I believe that that one little spot was just all her like happy memories that she was trying to keep.
So it wasn't a dream you jumped into. It was her
No,
mind.
it was her actual mind. Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know how this shit happens. It just does. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to do it purposely.
It doesn't even touch with you're like a medium, right?
That's really cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that takes something special ability.
It's annoying though sometimes though, because like I know people say like, oh well, those people come to your dreams because you're thinking about them, but most of the time I don't even know who the fuck these people are. People come into my dreams telling me to go and tell their loved ones that like they've committed suicide and that you go here, you'll find my body. You know what I mean?
Ghost whisperer.
Or like
Yeah.
that one time. You remember Gwen?
Yeah. Remember.
So her mom, not her mom, her aunt passed away,
And then her dad.
and then her dad afterwards. But her aunt passed away, and her aunt came to me in her dream, told me her name, and told me to tell Gwen that she's doing fine now.
Wow.
So then one time, out of nowhere, I told Gwen, and she started bawling her eyes out. And then her dad passed away during Christmas.
Yeah.
And I told her the same thing. But like half of the time, I don't even know who the fuck these people are that like just show up.
That's crazy, man.
I had this
It's
one.
not scary though to you, or it's not like it doesn't feel like a nightmare or anything?
No, it's not a nightmare. I really don't have nightmares.
Yeah.
Most of my dreams are just like they're like visions or like manifestations. Like there was this one time where they barely just built that big ass bridge over 1604.
Yeah.
And remember there was a jumper.
Mm-mm.
There was.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
They built it, and then there was a jumper, and he fell from the top of it, and he jumped all the way down. So he had told me his address, or his mom's address, and told me to tell his mom why he had committed. I never went. I was like, how the fuck am I going to go?
I probably wouldn't have gone.
You know what I mean? How do you go to these people's address and be like, hey?
I would have been tempted to go, but yeah, going through with that would be difficult.
Like, this is why your son.
Yeah. That could end up bad.
But I can like she also said, I'm a medium. I can feel things like like if we were in like a room or like a building or something, I could feel like everybody's energy in that just one room.
Yeah, I think I have a similar thing, but it's taken me like a good amount of work. And it's mostly whenever I turn off my brain, like my intellect, and try to stop like using logic and just basically use like a heart consciousness to view everybody, then I could kind of feel what people are going through. Like at the break room, one of the new girls, I could just feel this really sad energy from her today. Like she really looked like really down. I was like, I almost wanted to ask her, but I haven't talked to her, so I didn't want to be like, "Are you okay?" But she seemed like something was bothering her.
It's I don't know if you ever been there. It's called Stickers and Stars.
Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
Have you ever been inside there? No?
Yeah.
I can't go in there.
Really?
I can't even step foot.
Because of the
in the
stuff they
doorway.
have, like those weird stuff they have in the back.
The haunted dolls that they have back there.
Yeah.
I can just feel something like watching me through the building.
That's interesting you say that. Yeah, I went back there like immediately, and I think I remember feeling something weird. And she has like satanic stickers like back there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had the devil tarot card stickers, and she had them for sale for $6.66. I bought one.
I can't. I can't go back there. I don't know why. It's just I feel like something's just like telling you not to be there. You know.
Yeah. It could be the lady too. Maybe she's doing some stuff. I think.
Yeah, but it's weird though because so I can't go in that building, but like I can go into like what's those stores you like, the Earthbound or whatever. I can go in those just fine. Like I know those people bless the stores and put like crystals and shit around the doorways and shit like that.
Do you feel energy from trees or plants? Have you experimented with that or animals or anything?
Animals, yes. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
animals.
So I haven't said this on the pod yet. Have I? No. So my neighbor on the left of me, they have 5 puppies. And I don't know what they are. It's like pit bulls or mutts, really. But they're not being fed, they're not given water. They're very malnourished. Like they look like fucking skeletons. Bad. And I can't do anything about it, but I can feel like every time I go to that fence line, I can feel the sadness. I can feel their pain. I can feel, yeah. I can kind of like hear them saying like help me, play with me, like you know what I mean. Like they need basic like just nutrients and love.
Yeah.
They need to run around. They need to know how to play. But I can't do anything. And I've called the city twice.
Wow.
And I know if I call like the Humane Society, they're gonna kill them because they have pit bull.
Yeah, most likely. That's a tough one.
That's the only one that I've really felt
like pretty clear.
It's clear day. Like I can feel like just that suffering of them.
I walk a lot, so whenever I try to do meditative walking, where it's like basically like I was saying earlier, turn your brain off and just live in the moment, like mindful walking, and I feel like whenever I'm passing trees, it's always like a very comfy sort of loving energy that I get off of plants and trees. Another psychedelic experience I had with LSD not too long ago in December. It was pretty heroic dose.
Did you ask what LSD is?
It's
hallucinogen.
I happened to stumble upon a guy who had some really strong LSD, and he had a lot of it. And I started off pretty small with it, but I always wanted to try the heroic dose because that's where you kind of really start experiencing really profound things. And it lasted a long time, and I was inside the house for most of it because I'm afraid of something bad happening. Like it can turn to a bad trip pretty easily. But whenever I thought it was like good enough, I did go outside, and as soon as I did, I was like, I should have been out here the whole time because I went down and walked through my neighborhood I grew up in, and the trees I could see like their souls basically like on top of them, and it looked like Native American faces almost, like some like with like a headdress, kind of like the headgear they wear, like floating like massive, like above like the top of the trees, like basically staring at me. And that's after that I was like, okay, trees have souls for sure. Either they're old as shit, like it's like a massive life form. So like they have their own consciousness, and they probably are like communicating with us. I mean, they give us, they're the reason why we have life here.
Yeah.
So after that, I was like, okay, you need to get into the communicate with nature because it's nothing but like really positive feelings. I feel like.
I'm gonna tell you, you need to get in tune with your nature because you're an earth sign.
I know, but
So
nature don't like me.
I know, but as an earth sign, like I can literally like walk barefooted through like the woods or whatever, like, and you can feel the energy.
Yeah.
Through your body.
Absolutely.
Last time I walked barefoot on the ground, I got a splinter.
Ouch.
And I can't be in the sun like that because I get sick.
Yeah, she gets sun sickness.
Mm. Yeah, that's a tough one. Especially right now. Like the sun's like right on top of it. But at night, like night too, like and the stars and the moon, like being around that's a whole other thing too. Like feeling the energy from the cosmos.
You can feel the moon's energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is it called when you get on energized with the moon, right? The crystals, you energize them with the moon. I've seen people.
I got a couple crystals here.
They get like rainwater and they energize them with the moon.
I'm down.
I've talked about this many times, but I went to a church retreat one time, and I smoked saliva. I mean sativa. No, what is it called?
Salvia.
Salvia, yeah. Saliva.
You smoked some dude's saliva. The camp counselor.
Yeah.
Try this boy.
Sativa. No.
Salvia.
My bad.
Yeah, that shit. I've heard heard nothing but crazy stories from people.
But when you smoke it, you're just supposed to like real quick, they didn't tell me that. I thought it was like real weed, so I held it in for about like 5 seconds, and the longer you hold it in, the longer your trip's gonna be.
Yeah.
So
It's the
everybody
same thing with the DMT.
everybody went to sleep, and we were in that cabin, and I can see shadows. I can see like people walking through the cabin. You can hear like the creak in the floorboards. You can I could I don't know, I could see people's like auras while they were sleeping, like just that white, like kind of like a force field over them. Um, and then I was tripping bad one time in the bed, and I could see like demons like trying to like claw at me,
Yeah.
and I had a Snorlax plush, and my Snorlax plush apparently knew Hyper Beam, and I was like, like I was shooting like beams at all these demons.
That's holy.
But it was at the YMCA campground, and that's like way out there past like Seguin area, like in like the wooded areas. And to this day, I saw it. Nobody else saw it because they were all asleep. I didn't sleep that night.
Yeah.
But I woke up in the morning. I think it was like 3 in the morning. I woke up and I heard a pack of wolves like howling, and I went out to the front of the cabin, and they have like little benches, and I sat down, and a pack of wolves, two pups. The mom was a white wolf and the dad was a black wolf, and I stared the black one straight in the face. You're not supposed to do that because it's like you're challenging them.
Yeah, for sure.
But I did it, and all the wolf did was this, and then if they went back into the woods, and right when that happened, because everybody woke up at like 5, 6 in the morning. Right when that happened, I think it was like 6 in the morning, and everybody came out of the cabin. They were like, "You've been out here all night?" And I was like,
You out immediately.
I was like, I just saw a pack of wolves, and they're like, "No, you didn't." I was like, "Yeah, I was." They were like, "You were tripping, weren't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I fucking saw them." Like,
You're tripping balls. Yeah, they weren't even there. They didn't even come out.
there was one time that I did do LSD, and I did a tab and a half. And
Was it the paper?
yeah, the little paper. It had a little. Mine had Mickey Mouse. Each one is like, it's like a different dosage though.
Oh yeah, because they just like take a blotter and try to just squeeze it over, and the guy's doing it's probably like fucking high as shit already, so he's just like haphazardly spraying it everywhere.
It's just like Molly, and like each color is like a different like dosage. Like with Molly, I had the blue ones, and it's at I think it's like more potent.
Yeah, you got the blue and the pink.
Yeah,
Chinese Molly.
the Chinese Molly.
Yeah.
I saw Jesus in a tree. I went exploring, and there's these woods that me and my friends used to go to, and they're behind a church.
Okay, so yeah, you saw some tree souls too then.
Yeah, but I saw Jesus specifically, in the trees because it was behind
crucified or not crucified?
Not crucified.
Okay.
He was just in robe.
All right.
But he was, because the campground is literally right behind like the church area, but it's like wooded area. And there's like this little like it's like a tree fort that's built around a tree, and we used to chill there and do LSD and all this shit back there.
Yeah, trip balls.
And I saw Jesus, and he was like speaking to me. I don't remember what the fuck he said, but he was speaking to me.
Nice. That sounds pretty intense, man.
Do you have any other trips?
Yeah. I mean, lately I've just been doing a microdosing, which is incredible. Yeah, I got some of this chocolate from this guy who grows them.
Mushroom chocolate.
Yeah.
It's not regular chocolate, it's mushroom chocolate.
And he does it really good. He actually blends I think he blends the whole chocolate with the actual dried, so it's not just little pieces. Like the chocolate, all the chocolate contains shrooms in it.
Yeah.
So it's really strong. But I basically just take a little nibble in the morning. It kicks in really quick, and you just feel like you connect with yourself. Reduces anxiety. You feel just energetic and
But no, you're not gonna drive on that. What the fuck?
What? It would
yeah. Oh, driving is scary as shit.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it might give you a bad trip.
You're running over.
But it's
fucking
great for
people.
work. You can you just feel like you're hanging out.
You do that while you're forklift, and
It's
don't
a
you?
micro dude. It's a tiny.
He
it's
does it while
seriously-
he's on the fucking forklift.
Hey, I mean, he worked
Hey,
really well on it.
I've never dropped anything. I've never hurt anybody.
Mhm.
Except for almost running over Jen.
Okay, that happened
Yesterday.
again. You saw that yesterday?
Yeah.
She just it was my fault because I was talking shit to Mike, which is our manager, because he started shit talking me literally the second I sat down on the forklift, and then he got in my way 3 times. And as I was talking shit to him, I was turning a corner and Jennifer was there. I couldn't see her because the pallet was covering her, and they all yelled at me and they're like, "Stop!"
Thank you
It's
so
all
much.
good.
I'll be my best.
I need to apologize to her.
Oh, she wanted it.
She wanted it.
She wanted
She
it.
wanted it.
She was like,
What? You wasn't in.
she was like, my destiny was ruined by the managers.
Yeah, she's
No,
very,
that's horrible.
She's very on keen on that.
She's very that's why me and Jen became friends, because we make
She said,
jokes.
You told me not to say it, and you said it.
I can say that.
But I have. But now that you said it, I'm gonna say it like a million times.
I have a little
That's all I'm gonna talk about.
like a little sound center thing. It's a duck.
Is it the one that? It's the
It goes.
one.
"Wah."
I want to say the R word.
No, what the fuck?
The R word. Which one?
Oh, look at this.
Racist.
I'm pretty retarded.
Oh my god.
Can you say that?
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they do some what is it called? Infrared on this too. So it makes it starts filming the cool spots on your body and makes it look white. And with the heat is the black parts.
Okay.
She's eating something fucked up. Yeah, we're watching this movie called La Vie Nouvelle. It means a new life. It's a French film. If anybody's a movie buff, I'm sure some of your listeners are movie buffs, super buffs, read buffs.
Mm-hmm. We have a bunch of buffs.
Buff.
Yeah.
Buff.
Yeah, they're just really buff.
We went right into the intro, and you didn't even get to like introduce yourself. You're supposed to.
Oh yeah, I'm James. I'm apparently just his forklift driver. That's all.
Oh,
That's all that
right.
I am.
Not even special.
He's my best man friend that I have.
Yeah.
Really?
He's
Aw.
the best man.
I think I told you something similar the other day too, because everyone I get close to at work, they either quit or get fired,
Or they get on drugs.
or that happens. Yeah, like everybody. Blue, he left literally as soon as me and Blue started talking all the time and getting to know each other, and he was like, "Man, I think I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna go somewhere else."
Yeah, he called me his best man friend.
Oh, the bromance.
Bromance.
Bromance is real. Yeah, I'm just a forklift driver. No, well, I mean, what do you?
Just tell me a little about yourself.
I have a music project. It's noise power electronics. Yeah, I've been doing that for a little bit. If you guys want to check me out on Bandcamp, it's Barium Swallow. I got one song on there, but hopefully recording a split soon.
It basically sounds like.
No, it sounds way cooler than that.
It's like a.
I've also experimented in my own films too.
Oh.
Yeah, I have an IMDb page
Ooh.
with 3 or 4, mostly short films, but there's one full length film on there. that I did like back in 2014. Like,
Why haven't you
long
never
time ago.
told me this?
I know.
I
What
thought
the heck?
no, I'm pretty sure I told you
Uh-uh.
that. No, check it out. Look up James Fagan on IMDb. Yeah, we did a full length movie. I quit my job to film it. I was working at Starbucks at the time.
Ooh, that's a Starbucks. It's so stressful.
Well, actually, no, they fired me, but I
Oh.
wanted to quit.
it
It was
You
like
know what? It's fine.
it was like literally right whenever I was supposed to start filming, and I was already planning on quitting, so I didn't give a shit. I was like, we filmed in the summer too, and it was just so hot. We went all over Texas. Like we went to an abandoned house. There's badass in this place called Winters, Texas. Like right on the side of the road, there's like this giant fucking abandoned house, and it's like white and black. It looks like a haunted house. And we drove past it like 2 or 3 times, like on road trips, and we're like, when we do our film, we have to just film this house because it looks fucking badass.
Oh yeah, check that
And I was
out.
wearing
now.
a suit the whole time, so I was in like a fucking suit, like sweating my ass off. At the end of the movie, I had to fucking get naked and walk into the ocean. But I think they just showed my ass for like half a second.
He also does. You do Muay Thai.
Yeah, Muay Thai. I've been doing that for 2.5 years now.
He likes to fucking randomly kick my leg sometimes.
Or knee you in the gut.
Yeah.
That's a nerd. Oh my god.
I can take it now though. 'cause
You built up some.
the mu-
Rock hard.
Yeah, the Muay Thai that's probably my favorite thing that I do right now out of all my hobbies, because there's like a really nice community of there's some really good amateur fighters at my gym too. I get to go see them fight. They fought like 3 weeks ago at the shrine over there by Trader Joe's. Oh, you guys not even from here. They don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I know where Trader Joe's is.
Oh, I'm talking about your listeners. I'm all like giving them the location like they live here. Maybe some of them do. But yeah, we didn't do good that night I went there. One of our fighters got too dehydrated because he was trying to lose 15 pounds overnight,
What the fuck?
and which is doable, but he was like massively dehydrated and had to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
So he didn't get to fight. And the only fighter that we had that won that night won because the dude who's fighting broke his leg in the first 30 seconds.
That's that video you showed me, right?
Yeah, so
Oh my god, yeah.
he went to kick. Prince is his name. He's like 5'10", really skinny. Like he weighs like 120. Oh, he's actually taller in fight. He is almost 6 feet tall, but he fights at 120. So he's like super bony. And he checked the guy's kick, and it hit his knee, and the guy's shin wrapped around his knee and snapped in half.
Damn.
And when he pulled his leg back, you could see it like bend in like a big fleshy pocket, like in the middle of it. And they like pulled him out on a stretcher. And it was fucked up because he was on the floor of the ring for probably 15 minutes and waiting for like the stretcher to come and the EMS or whatever.
shit.
And they kept they started doing the replay of him breaking his leg while he's still there in the
What
ground.
the hell?
They're like, yeah, check out the replay. I'm like, that's kind of disrespectful.
Here's the slow mo.
Yeah, and Prince, he like got semi-viral for that leg snap, so he has another fight because he didn't even get to fight because it was like 30 seconds. He didn't even throw a punch, so he has another one in like next month or something.
That's so cool.
It's fun, yeah. It's brutal. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done. Like it's physically demanding. It hurts. Getting kicked in the leg hurts. Dude, it's just the cardio is crazy. It's exhausting.
Did it hurt more than that time they fell off your bike?
Oh, yeah, I remember
No, I
that.
actually got a concussion from that. I haven't been hit that hard, thankfully, in Muay Thai. I don't think anywhere near as hard as slamming to the pavement off of your bike, probably going almost 30 miles per hour. I had to get 6 stitches, but it's healed up. Look at it.
It looks a lot better now.
Looks a lot better, right? I'm putting some like hyaluronic acid on it to get some of the scarring away. Shout out hyaluronic acid.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, The Ordinary. Yeah, I used that before. I fell on my face another time, but it wasn't off the bike.
We got pinned to the ground.
I won't tell that story.
Is it-
I won't.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to tell them.
Yeah, James is one of my. Like I said, he's like my best man friend. But like, I don't think I ever told you that. Like around you, I feel like peace. Like I don't feel like you're not like a dick. Yeah, you don't judge. You
Dude,
don't.
that's really awesome you say that because I worry about people thinking that I'm judging them because I actively try not to judge anybody and to like wish everybody well, even if I don't talk to them. It's called loving kindness meditation, which is something you can do like yeah, it's something you can do like just basically anywhere. You can do it while walking. Like basically, if anybody that you see or anybody that you're thinking about, even if it's somebody you don't like, you can wish them well. Say they deserve peace, happiness, and good health. Any of that. And you say, I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have peace. I deserve to have good health. And you say, oh, Robbie deserves to be happy, have peace, have health. And then you can start doing it with everybody, even including people you don't like. And then at the end, you circle back to yourself. And you just do that over and over again. And then you start radiating those feelings eventually. And that's, if you said you have anxiety, you know, like that's a huge thing. I was telling my brother that because he has a lot of generalized anxiety, definitely out in public. I've struggled with that too, but that helps a lot because you're thinking that people are thinking something, but if you're putting out positive energy, then you don't have to worry about anything.
I think it's just like just the demeanor that you show. Like you always have that resting. You know what I mean? Like resting bitch face. Like,
RDS.
but when you really get to know him, he's really cool.
He's like Jen. That's how I was with
Yeah.
Jen because I wasn't sure. He has resting RBF. And I was very scared to get to know her, but she's very sweet and nice.
Yeah, I can tell she's sweet.
Yeah, she's very sweet.
Yeah, just from the brief, I've never really talked to her too much, but
yeah,
I can tell that she's really cool. Plus, her dad's cool as hell. I talk with her dad all the time.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, he makes me
Talks
laugh.
about aliens and everything. Love that.
I like him because I'm in the back by myself a lot. That's why I appreciate if anybody comes back there and talks to me because I feel like I don't get to talk to people. But whenever he comes back there looking for something, I like whatever the like fucked up thing comes to my mind, I'll just tell him because I know he's not gonna say anything. And, you know, usually he just laughs. I think he walked past me the other day and I was like, "You just slapping your nuts or something?" It's just like it just popped in my head and he just starts laughing.
So most of the time I'm missing it's because I'm in the back talking to James, and I'll carry a box just to make it look like I'm working, but I'm really talking to James all the time.
Yeah, that's what Matt used to do constantly. When they started getting after him and me, they're like, "Yeah, you're talking to Matt way too much back there."
It's like when you go with Jen and stuff.
I was always going over there with Jen constantly. You remember?
Right now, it doesn't matter. We're fucking slow.
We are so fucking slow now. I would just be standing there. I wasn't doing shit, and they didn't say anything. I was carrying a box of media, just going through, pretending.
Yeah, well, you've already been there a while too, so it's like they know you're a badass worker, so they're not. Yeah. It's just slow season.
I told you.
Shut up, okay? Leave me alone.
I call her the fastest hands in Texas.
For which one?
Packing.
For packing? Hell yeah. Packing's fun. I was having like wrist problems for a little bit doing that though.
Yeah, I think.
You have that?
Yes, I have hand problems with it. My hands started like get all crampy.
It's that wrist problems.
You creep.
I don't know. I can talk easily to James like just about anything and like
I think it's been that way since either I saw you with a Jeffrey Dahmer shirt and I was like, okay, this guy's got to be cool.
Yeah,
it's because like the first time that we started, like we just clicked, we started talking about like, what was it, like serial killers, torture, murder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me just started like
the S word. We started talking about the R word.
Yeah.
The P word.
Speaking of torture. Tell me
It's
about
one of my
it.
favorites.
Yeah, that's one of our favorite subjects to talk about. Like I told James, my favorite one, and you told me it's not a real one, is the Iron Maiden.
Yeah, it's the Iron Maiden was never a torture technique. It was invented by Hollywood. Yeah. So the band Iron Maiden also isn't real. I was looking for another fucked up movie to watch because that one already finished. Yeah, torture's great. The Iron Maiden's not real. Waterboarding's cool. Fireboarding's even better. Four loco boarding.
For local boarding.
Yeah, while you're doing bench presses. That's how you make gains.
Piss boarding.
Piss. I think that's a good noise band name. We were doing that for a while too. We were trying to before I started my noise project, we were trying to make like really fucked up noise band because they all have really crazy names. My bird is here and he's trying to intimidate Robbie.
I don't like it.
Do your viewers call you Robbie or they call you like the
No, Robbie.
Pimentone Prince?
Pimento Prince.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's gonna be my nickname now. Pimento Prince.
You have to introduce yourself like that.
Yes. It's fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I almost went with racist ventriloquist for my project.
I gave him so much fucked up weird
Robbie
ass
gave
shit.
me a ton. And I ended up on a really mild one. But I'm gonna move from barium swallow to something a little more tits as soon as I start making music again. And hopefully playing more shows. But yeah, back to torture. Yeah, there needs to be new torture techniques. I tried getting Chat GPT to make me some.
They won't.
This they did for a while. I got them to do it for like. I kept pushing it. So like, give me some. I literally said, give me some experimental torture techniques, and it would take ones that already exist, like Chinese water torture. And like I kept pushing it, so it was like making like Chinese neuron torture or something like something crazy like that, or Chinese water torture, but we're gonna put like poisons inside of the water or something like that, or like. And then eventually, after I pushed enough, it started saying you're violating the guidelines.
Okay.
Oh.
What about bukkake boarding?
That's just Tuesday night for me. I'm just kidding.
You make one of your songs Mandingo Madness?
Sure thing, Robbie. I'll put you on the cover.
On the white couch?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down. So I gotta talk about the two boats. Me, have we talked about the two boats yet?
No.
I probably had, no? Yeah, because I think everybody should know about it. Because it's the best. It's the craziest, most intense torture technique that exists. That I've seen. And I've looked it up constantly. So the two boats was like done in medieval Persia. And they would take somebody and put them inside of a boat with their arms and their head sticking out, and they would put another boat on top of them. They would feed them a shitload of milk and honey, and then push them out to sea with like a rope attached to it. And so when they would push them out there, and they would sit there for like a week, and a bunch of like insects would get attracted to all the milk and honey that was like in their mouth, their face, and they would start like biting all their face up and like laying eggs in them. And basically they start slowly getting eaten alive. But they prolong it because they reel them back in and they give them more milk and honey to like rehydrate them and like so they're not starving to death. But they're getting eaten alive the whole entire time. So it's like a process that would take like 3 weeks, like like a month.
Damn.
I think that one's by far the most brutal because it's just evil. So it takes so long. It's like, who thought of this? Like, that's a very fucked up mind to think of something like that.
There's one that I saw where they like tied the dude to like a tree, like not by his neck or anything, but like his torso.
By his taint.
And they they put him over like a bamboo tree, and like they would water the bamboo tree or whatever,
Mm.
and like over time, like it would grow, and then eventually
Spread his skin
it would
apart.
impale his anus.
Oh, okay.
The one that I said that I did like is the whole you put like a metal bowl over the tummy,
Yeah.
and then you put rats in it, and then you heat up the metal bowl on top, and they're trying to get out, and the only way they can get out is through your stomach.
Did you invented that one or what?
No, I saw it on a movie one time. Yeah,
Yeah, that's brutal. That's brutal.
I watched those. I watched those videos too, like those torture videos. So I see them on Instagram.
Oh, that's right. There was like, yeah, I remember a couple weeks ago there was like nothing but torture and like fight videos, like knockouts on Instagram, and everybody was commenting like, "What's going on with the algorithm?"
there was one where this dude like molested like a 4-year-old or something, and they tied him to a metal post, and they put like metal like rods inside of his coat, and they welded the rods inside of his coat to the metal, and then they would use the grinder and like just grind it like near his body, so like all those shavings and shit were
Yeah.
going on to him. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, dude. Then you got the Blood Eagle, which I think everybody knows about.
The
that one.
Blood Eagle?
Yeah, you never heard that one?
No.
Oh, okay, damn. Yeah, that's a badass one. I think. Well, I saw it on the show Vikings. I think it's a real Viking thing that they did to torture like one of their enemies who like wouldn't give them information. So they would tie them to like a pedestal, like and cut their back open. Yeah, like saw all across the sides of their spine, and then they would rip their lungs out
Hmm.
and flap them to the sides of their back, so it looked like wings, and they called it the Blood Eagle.
That reminds me of that movie, The Ritual.
Oh yeah.
With she said it was the Wendigo, but it's not. It's
Loki's. What is
Loki's
kids?
bastard child.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
They did that on there.
Its name is It's basically Mother, but in like Switzerland. It translates to Mother.
Okay.
Moher or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
But it's basically like this big ass creature that looks like a moose, and its antlers are bodies. And it's like its antlers are like hands and feet, and its whole body is like a body like this.
Oh yeah, like there's like a. It's not clear,
That's
but
fucked up.
it's a.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my next tattoo.
It's called The Ritual though, and it's pretty cool. Like like you said, like the Blood Eagle, like there's bodies that are like crucified onto the tree, and all of their organs and everything are spread out, and it just shows their like entrails fall down.
Yeah.
That's a badass movie.
It's really
The
cool.
Ritual?
It's called The Ritual. Yeah.
I feel like I've seen it, but I don't remember any of that. So I do have to rewatch it.
It's like this cult that like worships Moher
they give
or whatever.
them a chance, like either you die or you get to worship.
Yeah, you worship.
Mm.
And the face of it too, like, cause it's a human body like spread out like that, but then the eyes are like sunken in, and
like
when
goldish,
and they like glow, and that's how it talks to you through like the eyes.
And like it gives you like visions of like all like your like past and stuff,
Yeah.
or like things you've done.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
I know you're a movie person. I showed Mia a Creep the other day.
Creep is
Yeah,
cool.
it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Creep.
Though.
Yeah, Creep is badass.
I've been trying to show her like analog films, because honestly, like I love analog films.
Analogs are pretty. I've seen like some analog like videos on YouTube, but they're not as good.
Like you have to watch what's that one, with the videotape?
VHS.
VHS.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've seen
VHS is good.
shit,
But have you seen all of them?
and I've seen like probably like 2 of them. I don't know, the first one and the second one.
There's 5, right?
Yeah.
At
There,
least
there might be
six.
more actually. I feel like there's more.
Because
There's a lot of them.
I've seen them on Tubi. So.
And then there's the Poughkeepsie.
Oh yeah, Poughkeepsie tapes. Yeah, that one
Oh
was
yeah,
crazy.
I've seen that one.
There's Chernobyl tapes.
Wait, I think
The way they did Poughkeepsie, I really thought that was a real thing to happen. I was like, damn,
Mhm.
this like they really made it like it was like almost like a true crime.
I'm into analog. I've seen some of those movies.
They have you seen Skinamarink yet?
Yeah, I love Skidmarink.
That's
Yeah,
the one that
I was hoping you'd bring that one up because that's like I think that's the best one. I think horror movie wise, because that came out a couple years ago, right? Like 2 years ago. I think that's like one of the best like horror movies that's come out recently because it's so different. It's so unique. Like it's like nothing like no other horror movie I could think of. Like and nobody talks about it. Like I never hardly see people mention it. But it's like it's really slow is a thing. There's like hardly any dialogue. But I love that. Like obviously, like these two movies I'm showing here are fucked up. No one says anything, but it's really cool and it's really scary, especially towards the end. It gets like terrifying, and it's like really simply made. It's like they spent like 10 grand or less making the movie.
That's the one I told you where it's the child's view of
Yeah, I want to watch
of
them.
things,
Yeah.
but the child is going through a coma the whole time.
I want to watch them.
There's another one that's being made by the same people that made Skinamarink, but this time it's a dog's perspective of life, and the dog like goes through like it's adopted by I don't remember what it was. They're like people that torture people, and like it goes and it shows like the dog like watching like the torture.
Damn.
Like they did in Hostel. Those dogs walking around and eating the people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
My favorite part about in Hostel is when the dude who had been wanting to torture the whole time, like finally tortures and he like jams the saw on the girl's head and he like freaks out and he like covers her head and can't like cope with what he just did and he like runs in the elevator and he's like gets on his knees and like starts crying and then the dogs come and eat him. It's so brutal. And then the dude who wasn't into the torture like starts the torturing. He loves it. He's like, oh yeah, I'm a man for once. I fucking torture somebody. But yeah, I'm down for that new one from those Skinamarink people. That one was so cool. Yeah, it was a unique style for sure.
The only analog horror movie I did not like is freaking Cloverfield. I can't stand it.
The first one with the monster.
Yeah, I can't stand it because
Really?
just like the whole
the shaky cam?
shakiness of the cam is.
Yeah, the shaky cam. Yeah, a lot of people don't like that. They do that like intentionally to not look like a produced film where it's like completely still and like if there is movement, like they put it on a track, so it's like the camera stays still. They like go the opposite route. They're like, let me just shake this as much as possible.
Have you seen? You probably have the Blair Witch Project.
Oh
Yeah, that's another one I was hoping to bring up. I love it, and the video game too. I don't know. A lot of people don't know about the Blair Witch video game, but when that came out,
a video game.
When that one came out, it like went viral. I think it won horror game of the year, but it went viral and because people were like crying playing it because it's scary, but also it's like emotionally like brutal, like some of the decisions like your character has to make. They're like we're making people cry. Like, well, I can spoil it because I know it's probably gonna play that, but like you have this dog following around the whole time to help you like try to just like discover like these missing people. And like that's your only like thing that's like helping you out. Everything is freaking you out in the game. There's monsters running around. The Blair Witch is following you, and you have this like dog that's like follows all your commands and is like really sweet to you. You give him treats, and then like middle of the game, like you get like stuck in this like alleyway where you're just walking in circles, and there's writing on the walls that is like let dying dogs die, give up, and you have to like find your way out of it, or if you can't then you have to kill your dog and abandon it there. and it's like impossible to figure out the right. There's like some like really specific direction you have to walk in this alleyway in order to get out of the loop, and no one has like enough patience to sit there for like hours, so they let their dog die, and you don't have it for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And people started crying. Like you can look up videos of the
Yeah,
reaction to Blair Witch, and like girls are like, "Oh my god, no, no!" And then they like put their controller down and they just like weeping.
I didn't like the second one though. Did you
I love
like
the second one. Yeah, I really like that one. I like both of them a lot.
It's kind of okay.
I had it on. I had the first one on VHS, and you go all the way to the end, past the credits, and they kind of have like a end credit scene. Well, it's a bunch of words, but it's like all deciphered. So then you play it backwards. When you play it backwards, the letters like shift, and it says like the Blair Witch will be back or whatever like that. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Blair Witch is cool as fuck.
There it is.
What? Oh,
Steven.
I can't believe it took. Should I turn it off? Because it's gonna. It gets louder.
That's Stephen Hawking on life support.
Stupid.
My laptop has a broken fan, and it's just fucking loud. It's annoying.
Please help. Please
You want me
help
to turn
me.
it off?
Yeah.
Actually, it'll probably keep going when I turn it off. Let's see. You probably can't. Oh shit! Now it's even louder. There it is.
Please help.
It's not even hot. I don't even know why it starts doing that. What's another good horror movie we can talk about? Have you seen Possession from 1981?
Mm-mm.
That's an amazing one. That one's really cool.
I don't know. I like stupid horror movies too. Like I like 1-star movies.
Yeah.
You ever seen Rubber?
Goofy. No.
What'd you say?
Oh no, yeah, I did. I remember you telling me about that one. About the tire.
It's a tire that has like what's he? Mind powers. Okay, we're back. We all had to pee.
You normally have piss breaks in there, I'm sure. You take them in the bathroom. You put the little mic by the toilet.
That would be funny. Just do one episode like that.
In the bathroom. Guys, I'm taking a shit today. Just thought I'd record an episode. Ate some Taco Bell last night.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Rubber's a funny ass movie. Like if you really watch it, it's like a tire.
They made that into a whole film.
Tire doesn't have a purpose. It's just a tire.
Bouncing around.
Yeah, but it's a movie within a movie. It's kind of like they're tourists and they're watching the tire do his thing.
That's you sold me on it, kind of. I mean, I watched the trailer, but it was literally just a fucking tire rolling down a hill on the trailer, and I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
You ever seen a Dead Girl?
Nah.
That's a old movie. Like, no, it's not that old. I saw it back in like 2003, maybe. And it's basically this guy. He's a loser. He's just a creep weirdo, like
Yeah.
like a nerd, like low life guy. And he meets these two like jocks, and he's trying to get in cool with them, and the jocks are like, "You want to see something cool?" So then they take him to this building, and they go down into the basement of this abandoned building. And at first, you see this girl, and she's chained to a bed, and they have her way. They have their way with her, right? They're like fucking her and shit.
All right.
Well, later on when it shows her face, she's a zombie.
Damn.
She's the only zombie. Like all the other ones got killed off, and they just kept her there for their pleasure.
Necrophilia?
Yeah, it's necrophilia, technically. And the guy, he's like, "Oh, I've never tried this before." So then he sticks his dick in her mouth, and instead of like putting like a bite block or whatever, they don't have shit on her.
Yeah.
So she bites his dick off, and when she
Mm.
bites his dick off, she goes, and when she spits, you can see his fucking dick like spit out of her mouth, and like it's just there, and it's like a gaping like hole with just blood just pouring out of it, and he dies. So throughout the movie too, that nerd guy has this. He has a crush on this girl that is girlfriend to one of the jocks, and she's like his next door neighbor or whatever, and he's loved her forever, but she never like gave him the time of day. So after like a good while in the movie, he tells the zombie chick, "Oh well, I'm gonna let you go, but you have." He's like, "Do this for me first." So then he takes that girl into the basement. The zombie chick bites her. He lets the zombie chick go, and then he chains up his crush to the bed, and then he has her with her. So it's kind of like a
happy ending.
A necrophilia like love story.
That's badass.
I'm
gonna download that immediately.
It's a 3-star movie.
What do you mean 3-star?
It's like a. It's not
On
good.
Fandango?
It's like a fan made movie. Like it's
Oh,
not
like-
good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Nice.
Another one that I liked. Just okay. It's kind of fucked up. It's a fucked up movie, but just because of just like the cinematic, like of how it shows everything.
Passion of the Christ?
No, no, but the way it shows the devil in that movie scared the shit out of me. It's called Megan is Missing.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
You ever seen that one?
Mm-mm.
So it's basically it shows how like you can't trust people on the internet. Like you never know who you're talking to.
Right.
So the person could say, "Oh yeah, I'm 15, whatever."
Yeah.
But then like
They're
really
12.
like it's like a 48-year-old man. So then what is it? It's the chick, right?
What?
The chick meets this dude first.
Yeah, and she
Her-
said tough.
Her best friend meets this dude online on like AOL or whatever.
Okay.
And they start talking, and she meets up with the dude, and then she goes missing. So then her best friend talks to the dude, and like,
He threatens her.
huh?
He threatens her.
He threatened her?
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't say anything to police.
Oh yeah, he threatens her, but then she tries to find her, right?
I know, no, she's sitting down somewhere and then she's making a video about it. Like she's making a video about like how much she misses Megan, blah blah blah. And then in the back you see that guy just coming from the back, and then
And then she gets kidnapped,
yeah.
and then it goes to where he has the girls at, and it's pretty fucking horrific too, because the first girl that he took, he stuffed her in a blue barrel, and with like acid in the bottom of her.
Mm.
But when it shows her in the barrel, she's like, oh,
Oh, damn.
well, like what's it called?
Like mummified kind of
Yeah,
That's brutal.
and then
thing. Sticks her in there.
with that friend, he sticks her in the barrel but alive, and then he buries her alive inside the barrel.
It's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's a weird ass movie to watch.
All right. Yeah, you put me on, man. That sounds good. You sold me on necrophilia.
I like a lot of weird ass movies. I don't know why. I just I just do. Like even I think it's because as a child, like my mom showed me all these like weird movies, like Killer Clowns from Outer Space and Killer Tomatoes from Outer Space.
That's funny.
The Blob,
Yes.
The Thing.
I just saw that recently.
It Follows.
Oh my god, yeah.
So then it started. It broadened my mind for like movies like that.
Yeah.
I love psychological horror movies. I like
Yeah,
those movies that
same.
make you like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, I think I told you about this movie, Immaculate.
Yeah.
Have you seen it yet?
Which one is that one?
It's the one where the nun goes to like the the temple where like the nuns go and die. It's like a rehabilitation center for nuns.
Did that come out last year?
Yeah, and they impregnate her to so she can birth the Antichrist.
Yeah.
And she ends up birthing the Antichrist, but at the end of the movie, she escapes and then kills the Antichrist.
Oh, thanks for reading it for me.
But you never get to see the Antichrist though.
Oh, okay.
You can hear it though, like it sounds like
Yeah.
like a pug.
That's like in Skinamarink. You can't see the entity or the demon for all of Skinamarink, but you hear it. If you see it, it's for like a split second.
Yeah, it's a split second.
Yeah, but you hear it, and that's what.
What's that one that you showed me? The one with Nicolas Cage?
Mandy.
No, it's a horror movie. He's like a serial killer.
Yeah, that's the new one. He looks like an old crazy woman, kind of.
You showed me it.
I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember the name.
Skinny, no. What's it called?
Oh, Long Legs?
Long Legs.
Long Legs. Yeah.
That
That's
one.
really scary though.
Yeah, honestly, I was a little bit let down with that one because it got really hyped up.
It got really hyped up, and it showed like people would get scared of it and shit. But then, like, also like the actress in the movie that he was going for. It's kind of like the It movie.
Yeah.
Where they never told the kids what the clown was gonna look like.
Mm.
So then when they finally did that part where the clown pops up, that was their actual reaction.
Mm.
For that whole movie of Long Legs, Nicolas Cage never revealed what he looked like as a thing. So then when that actress finally saw him, that was her actual reaction.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just let down because it got hyped up so much, like more than like a lot of movies do. Like they're talking for like a long time leading up to it coming out. People were saying this is gonna be like the best horror film of the year, this and that. It was slightly disappointing.
It was not good.
It was just kind of slow, yeah, too. I mean, like not in a good way, just because it's trying to develop this plot on that character, but yeah, I felt like not much was even going on, and Nicolas Cage wasn't even like crazy as they made him look. I mean, he was, but like they made it seem like you're gonna go like just be terrified by his character.
Yeah.
But I really wasn't. I was like,
I think would have been cooler if he like used like a gas, kind of like the Scarecrow from Batman, where it makes you like hallucinate and like see like the Scarecrow in like a fucked up way.
Fuck yeah.
That would have made his character a lot better.
Yeah, it was just like his character was like a slightly more horrifying version of the character that he's like normally plays, which is that he's like an actor that's known for doing the same character in all the movies. But it was slightly different, but it was just good. And most of that was from his costume too, like what he was wearing, how he looked. We talk about some horror novels.
Oh yeah.
Because I fucking have been loving those recently. Christopher Triana, I read 2 of his back to back. First one was Along Came the Riverman, and then Full Brutal. Both of them are fucking chef's kiss. They're both so good. I tore through them in like a week and a half, like each. Like they're just so interesting. It's the most brutal. It's crazy to see such brutal subject matter like in a book, because like I always think like back to like whenever I was a kid reading books, and then I'm like reading like about bodies being dismembered or like just a serial killer faking his death and escaping prison, and then like immediately killing as many people as he can. Gay sex, everything.
Oh yeah.
Well, the gay sex was in the newest one I'm reading, which is called Exquisite Corpse. Which that one is interesting because it came out in '96. Most of the extreme horror books like it caught on like within the last decade. Well, this one was written like this one was like a original one. And one of the characters is the main character is a serial killer that he's able to slow his heart rate and breathing down to trick the guards into thinking he was dead.
Oh, cool.
And they go into a cell and they're like, oh, he's dead because he had just been told he had AIDS. They found out and they just like, oh, they thought he died of AIDS or something happened. So they took him to a morgue. And as soon as the mortician was like about to slice him open, he basically shot back into his body and like stole the scalpel from the mortician, murdered him, murdered the mortician's assistant, stole their clothes, and escaped the morgue. Stole one of their cars, drove to London, met a tourist. All the characters are gay in the book, right? It's like gay necrophiliac, gay cannibal. Uh, he meets a tourist in a London bar, and he immediately like seduces him. He's looking for a guy that looks exactly like him because he's trying to escape. So he meets the guy, and he like the guy's like, oh, let's have sex in this alleyway, and the guy's from America, and the serial killer's like from the UK. So he's like, okay, this is really good. I can really escape and get away from this guy. So he's like, no, let's go to the bathroom. So he moves into the bathroom, starts making out with him, and then like he still has the scalpel from the morgue and it's taped to his leg, and he murders the guy in the bathroom, steals his clothes, his passport, his identity, and he like immediately buys 4 different plane tickets with his credit card um, to all these different places because he's trying to like cover his steps. So he ends up picking. He like bought one to Atlanta, and then that's whenever basically every chapter goes over a different character. There's 4 different characters. In one of the other main characters is based off of Jeffrey Dahmer. He's living in New Orleans, and he meets gay young drug addicts in the fringe quarter, and he seduces them, takes them to his apartment, and chops them up, saying he's gonna take photos of them like Jeffrey Dahmer did. Uh, Follows this other like uh, little Vietnamese boy that like sells everybody acid, and his parents find the drugs, but they find letters about that he was receiving from somebody about getting fucked in the ass, and his parents like don't even freak out about the drugs. They're like, "You're gay," and they kick him out. Follows him, but I've made it halfway through that book, and that book is really good. And it's cool that it was like written in '96, so it's like probably one of the originators of the extreme horror. But some of it was pretty hard to read, especially the parts with the character based off of Jeffrey Dahmer, the like dismembering body part, dismembering bodies scenes were like written so like detailed that is like hard to read. It's like poetic, and he's like ripping his organs out and like the soft tissues, and I was like, kind of, it's like jarring.
That
Yeah.
bothered you?
It just was, I don't know, like it was just written so well, dude. Like it's badass. Like,
Kind
and
of.
that's what I was waiting for because like I said, I've been reading a couple of these, and a lot of them are like they're a little mild. I felt, especially the first couple ones I read. One was called Cows, about this guy that works in a slaughterhouse, and like the cows end up talking to him. He becomes they have like an underground society, and he ends up like becoming their god, and they like put him on these missions where he's killing people. And that one was like everybody was again like hyping it up, saying, "Oh, this Cows is the most brutal book I've ever read. You kept me up for days." I read it and I was like, okay, this is kind of brutal, but it's not like that extreme. Like I really thought it was going to be like completely grotesque. And actually, a lot of them aren't as brutal. I kind of want them to be more brutal, but the Exquisite Corpse, which was the older one, is the most brutal one that I think I've read so far. But yeah, Christopher Triana, he's like one of the bigger ones right now. Along Came the Riverman is amazing. That one's about a serial killer and a relationship between a serial killer in prison and this like young teenage girl that's like writing him letters and who's obsessed with him. And he puts her on a mission to go to his hometown and to find the Riverman, which is like this apparently folklore character that like turned the whole city evil. And as she goes to this like small, like little, like hillbilly sounding town, fictitious town, where the guy had committed some murders, and the serial killer tells her you're gonna find a key inside of a chest inside of his old cabin that he was in, and she goes there to this cabin, and she doesn't see a chest anywhere, but there's a cellar. She goes inside where there's a dead body, his last kill, and she realizes that the chest he was talking about was the dead body's actual chest, that she had to root through the fucking chest cavity for the key. And then after that, it just gets worse and worse because she starts going along the river, deep into this river, and it's inside these woods, meets all these fucked up characters, and she starts becoming evil herself. And that's kind of like the whole lore behind the Riverman, and being in that area like just turns everybody evil. She has like her like little sister with her who's like mentally handicapped, and you start to realize that she's actually a shitty person all along, because you end up finding out that she's the reason why her sister's handicapped. She like shoved her off a cliff when they were little because she was jealous.
Shit.
She was jealous of her because she was like prettier, so she shoved her off a cliff because her little sister like was messing around with some guy she liked. So she didn't tell anybody. She said she fell. So they start divulging the main character. You're realizing, wow, no wonder she's talking to a serial killer and obsessed with her, because she's a fucking piece of shit herself.
Yeah. That's
And
crazy.
then Full Brutal, which is the other one by Christopher Triana, follows another female protagonist who she's the head of a cheerleading squad, and she's just really like, she's the most popular girl in school, but she can't stand, like, she hates it. She can't stand her classmates. Well, her best friend, who she also hates, told her, "Oh, you have to lose your virginity because it's life changing." Well, she's like, "Okay, well, I want to do it differently." So she fucks her professor, who has a family, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't feel the change. Nothing's different." Well, and then she starts talking to her professor. Her professor's like, "I can't believe I just did that. What if my wife leaves me? You're in my class, this and that." And she sees like the anguish on his face for like all the shame, and she starts getting off to that. She's like, he was so filled with shame, and I had all this power over him. She's like, I got so horny from doing that. So she's like, she realizes that basically her goal after that is to inflict pain on everybody around her in more and more psychotic and brutal ways.
Why aren't any of these like movies?
Dude, with these books, literally as I'm reading them, I'm like picturing them as like fucking movies.
Yeah.
Especially Full Brutal. The ending of Full Brutal, I won't give that away, but as I'm reading it, like I could picture everything that's happening. She's like just going around fucking shit up, and you're rooting for her. In his other book, the Riverman, Gone to See the Riverman. Sorry, you're like, you start to hate the main character because you realize she's so shitty. But in Full Brutal, you're rooting for her the whole time. You're like, yeah, go fucking kill that person and go eat that person. Yeah, she gets pregnant from her professor, and she feels the baby growing inside of her, and she calls it the fuck demon. And she thinks the baby's telling her that she needs to eat people. So that's when she starts cannibalizing people.
Cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, there's extreme horror is like popping right now. Like there's a lot of really good ones coming out, and a lot of people like online like love to review them because it's so extreme, and it's really enticing.
Do you have anything else, or?
I mean, not really. That's the main stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
if we started talking about death metal, then I wouldn't shut up for like 5 hours. So that's pretty good, I feel.
There was two things that I wanted to talk about. The first one was that because sometimes on my podcast I talk about like the news and stuff.
Yeah.
Just recently, there was this mom here in San Antonio who was charged with
Necrophilia.
no, what the fuck? No, she was charged with she was, what the
Bestiality.
fuck are the jihads called?
Oh, like domestic terrorism.
Terrorism, yeah, terrorism. Okay. Because she took her 15-year-old son to a gun shop, bought him bullets, and told him to shoot up
a school, right?
It was Rhodes.
Yeah, I just briefly heard about that.
It was Rhodes.
That was very recently, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't hear that much about it.
Here in San Antonio, Rhodes. High school, right?
Randy Rhodes High School?
Yeah. There was that one, and then there was another one that I found out where the mom and her boyfriend, or her boyfriend, like the stepdad or whatever, left her kids at their house for 4 years. Like that, like nothing. Like they just left. They dipped. And
they just left them there by themselves?
It was a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 15-year-old. And they just left them there. And when they finally found the kids, like the house was like, there was like shit and piss and like food like rotted and like,
oh shit,
it was like a hoarder's nightmare inside that house.
Yeah, that's fucking sad, dude.
And they found the kids, and the kids were barely like,
it's crazy they're still alive.
Yeah, they barely had enough like nutrients on their body left.
Did they figure out who the parents were?
Yeah.
Okay, and hopefully they're in jail.
Yeah, they're in jail.
Oh, okay, good.
For life.
Yeah, good.
Should be on death row.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the firing squad.
With the firing squad.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah, those are the two things I really want to talk about. But we'll end the episode there. So thank you again, James, for this.
Yeah, man. Dude, it was fun.
If you ever want to come back on the podcast, you're very welcome to come back.
Thank you, man.
Once again,
we can find out some more fucked up topics to talk about.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be some new torture techniques by then.
Once again, plug your whatever you want these people to listen to.
Bandcamp.com/bariumswallow. Bandcamp.com/clonazepam mythology. That's about it.
Do you want them to check out your?
Oh yeah, so you can check out IMDb for if you look up James Fagan, or you can look up the films It Takes From Within, A Fold Apart, Moving Pictures. What's the other one? Still End. All of those, they were featured in film festivals, and you could buy them online.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully you get a lot of our viewers listening to your stuff.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll do some ad libs on your next. No, there's not ad libs like that.
Amigos.
Can you turn one of my farts into like a sound or something?
Of course. Fart into the mic that I sing in. I'm down.
Ass to mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was fun, dude.
So you can y'all can listen to us on iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Podbean. I also have Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Live Jasmine.
You can subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Chatterbait.
What the fuck? You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram. I made a Blue Sky. You can join our Discord channel. You can be a guest like James, or just tell me like stuff that you think we should talk about. You can send us spooky stories. It's my email address, which is lospicosofantasma@gmail.com. You just click on that thing on the link tree, it'll take you right to my email. just send us a probably like a minute long clip of like your stories or whatever you want to tell us about it. Just make sure that if you're in a car, the AC isn't too loud, or there's not a lot of noise in the background, so that way I don't have to edit it out as much. Also, thank you to Danny Dtown for the intro. And with that, stay spicy, y'all. And Dracula, get off my cock.